I have another stuff person.
What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday night. It's time for Super Geeked Up. Yay! Everybody, all right, we're starting for real here after a few technical issues. My name is Jeff. Thank you so much for joining us for the season premiere of Super Geeked Up. This is your live geeky pop culture show. We talk a lot of zany geeky topics and play fun geek-themed improv games. We really appreciate you being here, particularly if you stuck around the live chat for all those issues. Thank you guys so much. You rock. I'm joined by guest co-hosts from Sincere Sarcasm. It is Francis Fernandez.
Oh, hello. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Hello, everyone.
What was that supposed to be?
I don't know. It was just something that it did. So this was the first thing that came to my head. But hi, everyone. Hello. Happy you guys are back with us for another season.
Yes, and our guests, we're very excited to have them from It's a Southern Thing. It is Adam Schwartz and Talia Lynn.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Adam.
And I'm Talia.
Oh, princess.
Animatronic.
That was very good. Very good. You're like somebody in an Epcot ride. Looks great.
Yes, thank you guys for being here. Adam was a guest on our Super Geeked Up show at DragonCon. He was awesome, super funny.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it.
You did a good job. I hope you aren't not as good now.
I used it all up, man.
Okay.
Used it all up.
The tank is empty.
That's great.
True.
All right, guys. So we're gonna do a couple fun improv games later on called Universal Translator and the Let's Geek It On dating game. Two of our favorites. We got some fun geeky topics to talk about. Gonna make an announcement about a cool guest we're gonna have in a couple of weeks. For all you ERPer fans out there, since I met a bunch of you at DragonCon, since I moderated one of the Went on ERP panels. All right, but we like to kick things off with one of our super geeky questions of the day. Francis,
We do.
It is the first one.
Yeah. All right. Well, Halloween is coming up. The best time of the year. What's your favorite movie to watch during Halloween?
I loved it.
That was actually a really good walk.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
really good.
Thank you.
Okay. I will start since Talia is looking at me impatiently. And I will say that my favorite movie to watch during Halloween and any other day of the year is Ghostbusters. And I will be watching it. I will be watching it on Friday when the Alabama Symphony Orchestra plays the score live with the music. I will be watching it on Saturday at my house. I'll be watching it on Sunday at my house. And Monday, also at my house.
Wow.
Wait, really? That many days in a row?
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
you know,
That's a marathon.
it's a great movie.
He's not joking. That's like the real
I'm watching it right now in my mind.
funny, sad part. It's always on.
Yep. So good. It's the best movie ever made. Period. Don't argue with me.
God. Oh, wow. Those are some heavy shoes to fill. This third movie better be the most amazing thing ever, because those are
Yeah. I think you know, I'm optimistic about it.
Yeah, me
You know,
too.
you got a Reitman at the helm.
Yeah.
Even though he made Juno, and I hated that movie.
Wow.
Sorry.
Really? That's for a whole other show. All right.
So movies that I like to watch during Halloween are non-scary ones, like all of the Addams Family movies and Hocus Pocus and anything Tim Burton. And some of those are like multitasking movies, which I'm a fan of. Like, obviously, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But also, the Addams Family movie is a Thanksgiving movie. Is it Family
True.
Values? Is that
True.
the one?
Family Values,
is a-
Yeah, it's
Values
also a
is
Thanksgiving movie, which I'm a big fan of. So I like to multitask.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't watch scary
I also
movies.
don't watch scary movies because they scare me, and I don't want that. I don't need that in my life.
No. I'm with you. And besides, the best thing about Hocus Pocus is that they use the word virgin like 39 times in the film.
Oh, I just watched that. So they did a pop-up version of that recently, and they did a virgin counter during it. How many
How
times?
many times did they say virgin? Like, right? It was a lot.
For 30-something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I never really thought about it until I watched it with my kids, and then they asked me what a virgin was, and I was like, well,
Time to have
it
this all.
begins. Okay.
Oh,
But I'm with you, Talia. That's actually my favorite. Hocus Pocus is my favorite to watch at this time of year. I watch it multiple times.
oh man. Yeah. Look, it's
Oh, I even got. Here we go. Here's the Hocus
Yeah.
Pocus book.
Oh wow! And
It's
the
freaking
all.
good.
And a sequel. There's a
It
sequel.
hasn't
Yeah.
given me like they're wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one.
So I mean, I really have to ask because you said no scary movies. I need to hear some stories about what that scary movie that kept you up all night.
Yeah, there's always that
There's
one.
always that one. There's always that one
gets
movie.
you.
That's too.
Talia,
Since you,
have a
I
story.
have one.
I have one too. Yeah, no, you go. You go first.
Yes. So I'm sure a lot of y'all have siblings, especially older ones, that do horrible things to you sometimes. And I have one that when I was 11, her and a bunch of her high school friends made me watch The Shining at a stranger's house. It was a very old house in an old town in Alabama.
Oh, wow.
And then after we watched the movie, they all wanted to go hang out, and they left me there at the house by myself all night long.
Which is a great thing to do when you're babysitting.
And then I had nightmares for the rest of my life. So I don't even I remember watching As Good as It Gets with Jack Nicholson, and I was like, no, no,
Shining guy.
I'm not buying it. I don't buy your love story.
Oh my god.
My story, it was 2002
Oh wow. Okay.
This got really
I
dramatic.
know, right?
night. I was a sophomore in college. I went. There was a particular lady that wanted to go see The Ring in the movie theater.
That's so scary, that movie.
And I was like, yeah, I'll do it because I like you, and we went and saw The Ring in the movie theater, and it terrified me. I was cowering in my seat. I was like, please let it be over. And then just when I thought it was over, they were like,
Oh
don't
god.
it's not over. And I don't like this. I don't like this at all. So I saw The Ring, and it traumatized me. But the funny part about that story is that there were two other ladies, separate times, that were also like, I would like to go see The Ring. And I was like, sure.
Oh my god!
I saw the movie 3 times.
With 3 different women?
Yeah.
Adam!
Oh wow.
Don't worry.
Hey,
It didn't work out with any of them because I was the one peeing my pants in the movie theater every time. I thought
So you were just as scared every other time?
Yeah, no, it was every single time. I thought it would desensitize me. I thought, oh yeah, I've seen it before. I know what's going to happen. No, it was terrifying every time, and I have never seen a scary movie since.
You know, I haven't seen The Ring, but I've listened to it. I was like at a cast party, and they all wanted to watch it, and I was too scared. So they're all sitting on the couch watching the TV, and I sat in the very middle of the couch, crisscross applesauce, backwards.
And that's why she's the only one alive.
Yep.
In that group.
I haven't spoken to any of them in years, and they just watched the whole movie like this.
She didn't wake up one morning and pictures were all blurred out, and then her face is like,
Ew! No, why? I don't want to know.
the movie's terrifying. Trauma. I don't even want to think about it.
You brought
Oh
it up.
man.
Quick, Francis, tell us yours.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. No, mine was it was 1999. The internet was brand new, and they were telling people, "Hey, this movie that we're going to show in theaters actually happened. It was the Blair Witch Project."
Oh shit, that's mine too.
Yeah. So everyone is saying, "Oh yeah, this happened to real people," and you're going to watch some footage of folk getting terrified and dying. And so for the very longest time, right? For the longest time, I was convinced that those things happened, and I was just waiting for a pile of rocks to appear right by my bed, or like a stick figure to be hanging over, a door or something. I couldn't sleep for a good solid week. Same
thing happened to me. I saw Blair Witch in the theaters as well, and it also terrified me.
Yeah.
It wasn't the last scary movie that I saw. It didn't push me over the edge, but that movie was super scary.
It was.
It was.
I just remember the promos.
I believed, right? I believed it was real.
Was like,
Yes.
Yeah. It was the snot shot.
The snot shot. Oh.
But dude, I hear you, man. Like I went home that day. Like I was in grad school in Chicago, and I was checking under my bed. I was looking in the closets. Like I was just like so freaked out.
Freaked me out.
You know what's funny though is that then I actually got later on met one of the co-directors and writers, and he's been on our show actually, Eduardo Sanchez.
Oh,
He's a super nice
that's
guy.
cool.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever do that thing when you're really scared and you're in the shower and all of a sudden you just have to like jerk the curtain back and make sure that no one's out there?
Yeah, after I saw Psycho.
I've done that before.
I was like,
yeah.
is that just me?
Oh no.
Yeah,
I've done
don't
that.
pretend like that's just me.
Oh no, it's
No, that's
not.
not-
I've done it.
No, that's not you. That's just
Okay.
that's yeah. I'm certain everyone does that at some point or another.
That's why I have a glass shower now, so I can always see if someone's coming to attack me.
But then they can see
call.
you.
that's why I got the glass out.
Safety.
Good call.
Let me share some things in the chat here. People got some answers here. Let's see here. Well, first off, Lister's Mate says, I don't think this is his answer to this question. He says, I want to watch Ernest Scared Stupid with Adam and Talia. There you go. You have a request.
Yes, I
I
love
love-
that movie.
Yeah.
The trolls and the milk.
I haven't seen it, so those references, like, when, but I do love
Victor
Ernest.
Snyder says, Wizard of Oz. I never thought of that. That's a good choice for Halloween, actually.
Actually,
I
yeah,
like
that is a good Halloween movie. Yeah, I could see that as a Halloween movie.
Necrodius says he loves the Halloween Town movies.
Oh.
I've actually never seen any of those.
Oh my God, you okay? Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay.
We know, man. We like everybody's opinions
Exactly.
here. We always
That's
want
what
people to share
That's
what
what I'm
you love.
It's great.
Everybody's
More
it's a
power
safe
to you,
space
man.
here.
More power to you.
Victor says Chucky is the movie that kept him up all night.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Emily Cook in the chat says, I was once watching the movie Mama with my friend at her house. And that's the one that just came out recently, right?
Mama. Is that
Fairly
Mother
recently, I
Mother
think.
was out recently? That was the robot one.
What was it? No, the one with the lady who was hanging out with all the college kids. Wasn't that? No, what was that? No. Ma. Was that Ma?
I know what Mama is. It came out like a few
Anyway,
years
sorry.
ago.
Let me continue. I'll continue reading. I'll shut up with my commentary. I was watching the movie Mama with my friend at her house in the basement. The stairs were behind the couch as we were sitting on it, and her mom came up behind and scared us. Never the same
No,
since.
that's evil. That is the evil thing to do, Mom.
Yeah, he's a lot of
A Flutter John says, Death from Scrooge scared the crap out of me when I was little. It's still my least favorite Bill Murray
Scrooged.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Scrooge.
That was a scary. That was a little bit scary in that movie. I remember being scared by it.
that's a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
It
but it's got scary. It's got ghosts in it, like Ghostbusters, which also has Bill Murray.
And then Al.J. Foster says there was an episode of Quincy M.E. Hey, that's a blast from the past. Where bodies were showing up everywhere. And the night I had the same dream that caskets were popping up out of the ground all around my house.
That is
Oh,
awful.
my
I
God.
just remembered another one.
All right. What's the other one?
And thank everybody for watching in the chat. Please keep commenting.
I had a friend who had Nickelodeon, I guess, and I was over at her house, and she made me watch an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, I love that show.
Nice.
Okay, and
Was it the
then
clown
there
one?
was
Was
this
it the
one
clown
episode
one?
where they like draw a door on a wall or something, and then this big scary tall monster comes out and then takes you back into the wall, and then you're gone forever. And so I was scared of blank walls for a while.
Yeah, that was the impetus
explains
for
a lot.
Monsters Inc. Yeah.
That's why there's stuff on all of the walls. Because a monster can't come out of the wall if I hung something on it.
True. You can't come out of the TV if it's not in your room either.
Nope.
Nope.
So that was one of my favorite shows as a kid, by the way. Are You Afraid of the Dark? The clown one, I think, is the scariest episode ever. I don't know if you saw
Well,
it.
clowns are.
They actually just did a reboot of that thing, like a mini series of Are You Afraid of the
I
Dark?
heard.
on Nickelodeon.
I thought it was a movie.
I'm not
Was
gonna
it a
watch it.
movie? Oh,
It was like a 3-part or something, I think, or
yeah.
a limited series or something. I don't know. I gotta watch it because I loved that show when I was younger.
All right.
All right,
There you go.
those were great, awesome, good, scary stories there, everybody.
What?
Feel free to keep sharing them in the chat.
I
All
don't know.
right. All right. Hey, so for all you, if there are any of you, before we get to our first game, for any of you Earpers out there, if you like the show, Winona Earp, I actually got to meet a lot of the cast when I moderate the panel at DragonCon. They're some of the most amazing people ever. I'm super excited, so I want to let you guys know if you're a fan of that show. In 2 weeks from today, we're going to have the Winona Earp herself, actually. Melanie Scrofano will be a guest on our show. Yeah, super excited about that. She was super cool at DragonCon, so very excited. And next week, I know Francis is super excited about this. So Adam's co-guest, one of his co-guests on our show, Justin Robert Young on our Super Geeked Up show, DragonCon, will be here next week.
Yeah.
Night Attack.
Oh,
Yeah, he's super fun.
man. Going crazy. I love it.
So we got some awesome shows here kicking off the season. All right, time for our first geeky improv game. This one is called Universal Translator. What we do is two of us,
Mm-hmm.
are going to speak in some fictional languages. So in the chat, if you want to keep start suggesting them, maybe help us out. Like, Klingon, Ewok, stuff like that.
Pokemon.
Any kind of language that you can't really understand what the person's saying.
Yeah.
2 of us are going to speak in that, and the other 2 are going to translate into English what we're supposedly saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we're also going to get a scene suggestion from the live audience. By the way, I just see Chris Hadley, our good buddy, joined us. Hey, Chris, thank you for watching. I also see there is a bunch of other people. Thank you, guys. Lucas, Pepke. Hey, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you.
Ooh, and I want to give a quick shout out to Josh, who is watching at his establishment. He's kind enough to display it to the world. So thanks, Josh.
Oh, Josh, we know
Our Josh.
Oh, thank you, Josh. Josh is great. He does Points of Interest Podcast Network with Francis. I'm on there sometimes, occasionally. Thank you, Josh. You're great. All right, so folks, throw some suggestions in there about like some accents, or we'll just choose them. But let me ask you guys, our guest here, would you prefer to do the fictional languages or do the translation?
Oh, I'd love to do fictional languages.
Yes, I can translate for you. I always know what you're saying.
All right.
What am I saying now?
So
You're telling me to shut up.
So Adam will speak in a fictional language. Talia will translate for Adam. And then, Francis, you want to do a fictional language? And I'll translate for you.
You know it. You know it.
All right. Good.
This is I don't think I've ever been in that side of the room with the actual translating part where I did the actual improv part. I'm just glad to do noises, for a few minutes.
You're very good at noises.
I like noises.
I love making noises.
Yeah.
So Victor says, as a suggestion, droid talk from Star Wars.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh.
Like an R2-D2 or something
Sure.
like that. Can any either
Just do
can
what
either
I
of you do
do.
that?
Between takes.
Mark.
I make weird robot sounds.
Oh, that was good, Francis.
That was good.
All right. We also have here's some other suggestions. Let's see. Klingon, Dothraki from Game of Thrones. Na'vi from Avatar, Flutter John says.
I remember that one.
That's true.
Tell you what was you saying?
I've never seen Avatar.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay, man. Look, you got like another year or two before the sequel's
I was
coming
gonna
out. Plenty of time.
Yeah, you got a while.
Yeah, I've got a...
And Ariella Strauss, one of our Patreon supporters, just joined us. Thank you, Ariella. Thank you for all our Patreon supporters, including Francis here, who's one of our supporters. We actually just got a new one earlier today.
What?
Hey.
Yeah, I know. It is. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, I'm looking it up right now. It is Gene Boker. Hey, thank you, Gene, if you're watching.
Hey, Gene.
Sure. Today. We
know
really
you, Gene.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Gene's one of our buddies.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, so here, let's just. Necroti says Groot.
Oh God.
That's not fair. That's too easy.
Yeah, maybe that's a little too easy. All right,
Easy.
you guys pick. Adam, what do you want to do?
Oh man.
Pick. You can make one up. Pick a different one. Whatever you want to do.
I was gonna pick Mogwai, but that's also like
Mogwai. Do Mogwai.
What is
What
that?
is Mogwai?
it's the Gremlins.
Oh, Gremlins? Oh, okay. So yeah, you do that, and then Francis, you want to be a droid from Star Wars?
Oh God. I mean, I only have those. I only have the whistle. I don't have much else on droid noise.
All right, you want to do something else? What do you want to do?
Something else. You know what? I haven't done Klingon since you had
Last
Na.
night's party?
Since the Na. No, Na was the last time I did Klingon was when the Na visitor.
Oh, and the Na'vi Visitor
Yeah.
from Deep Space Nine was on?
That was like two. That was 2 seasons
That's
ago.
like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's like more than that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a while ago. So I'll do that.
All right.
It's been a while.
So you're going to be a Klingon. You're going to be a Gremlin, right, Adam?
Yes.
All right, in the chat, tell us. Give us a scene suggestion. What are the Gremlin and the Klingon doing? Cannot wait for these suggestions. While we wait for these suggestions, why don't Adam and Talia, why don't you tell people about It's a Southern Thing?
It's a Southern Thing is a brand on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and Twitter where we do a sketch comedy show called So True Y'all. It's about Southern life and culture, the lighter side of Southern life and culture. We're from Birmingham, Alabama, so we have a show. It's a Southern Thing is we do articles and we have unscripted shows and all sorts of stuff.
It started as the web series.
Yeah, it started with the sketch comedy. And we just launched a Kickstarter, actually, just yesterday.
Oh my
And
god.
we're gonna
launched. Okay, good. I thought you said you lost. I was
I-
like,
I saw-
that's sad.
We just launched it yesterday.
and so we're trying to raise money so that we can make a sitcom pilot.
Oh my god.
So check it
Hey,
out.
that's super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're only like just day and a half into the Kickstarter. We're already to over 30% of our funding. So
That's great, man.
That's awesome.
Congrats,
thank you.
guys.
And we also do Literarily Wasted. You want to talk about that?
Literarily Wasted is our online book club. So if you like reading sci-fi, fantasy, all of that type of like geek culture books, but because those aren't really promoted or like done in traditional book clubs, we read all of that fun stuff and we just talk about it within an online forum and through live streams. So that way it's really cool. We have members all over the country. We have some overseas who stay up really late to participate. And it's just a really fun, like supportive book community.
Yeah, we've grown a nice little community of
Yeah, we just
geeky book
launched
clubs.
it in June.
Got me to read, which I don't usually.
No.
Yeah, so twice a month we do live streams where we talk about the books, and then we have a group on Facebook, and then we talk about it every other day.
What book are you guys on now?
We're on Interview with the Vampire right now.
Oh,
Nice.
Spoiler alert.
For Halloween.
I'm not a fan of it.
Okay. I haven't started
Not a
it
big
yet.
fan.
But right before this, We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson, and that was nice and creepy.
Yeah, and then before that we did Vicious by V.E. Schwab, which is awesome.
That one was really good. Did you read the sequel yet?
Nope.
Oh my god, you should do it. It's much better.
I'm a one book at a time kind of
Okay,
guy. I'm a
okay.
monogamous book reader.
Okay. I am too. I just get through them really quickly.
Yeah, you just read in like a day.
wow. Yep.
That's impressive.
I know. I'm a slow reader. I can do it.
See, I try to not spoil things for people in the group, so I don't read the book until 1 or 2 days before the live stream. Because otherwise, I don't want to be that person and ruin it for people.
Yeah, our Interview with the Vampire live stream is a week from today.
Oh, yeah, it's Wednesday.
Hey, all right.
Oh, nice.
So where can people? We got some great suggestions here for the scene we're gonna do in a minute, Universal Translator. But where can people check out online, and where can they find the Kickstarter?
Kickstarter, I guess on Kickstarter. If you go to Kickstarter and search "It's a Southern Thing," you'll find it there. You can find "It's a Southern Thing" on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You can find Literarily Wasted also on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. So we're on all the places. Just Google search it, you'll find it. And,
It's an empire.
And also, it's literarily wasted,
Yeah,
not literally wasted. If you Google literally wasted, you're going to find lots of different stuff. That's not us.
It's true.
Safe search on. Yeah. No, that's
All right, here we go. So we got some good suggestions here for Universal Translator.
all right.
So again, Adam is going to be a gremlin.
Mothra.
Francis is a Klingon. So I think I'm going to maybe combine a couple things here. I got a lot of cool things in the chat, though. Thank you guys for posting this. Fighter John had said they're carving pumpkins, and Victor Snyder said the Klingon captain wants to get all the tribbles in the cargo hold.
Okay.
Wait, what was
At
the
the
first?
same time, we're carving
So-
pumpkins.
Let's say you're carving pumpkins, and then I don't know, there's tribbles invade or something like. There's a tribble problem while you're trying to carve pumpkins for Halloween.
You get all that?
Wait, so the whole scenario is
Scenario.
y'all are carving pumpkins, and then we have a tribble infestation.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I've heard the word y'all pronounced properly. Interesting. Go on.
It's a
Well, they
southern
would
name.
know. They're from
I know, right? Yeah.
Wait, what other way is there to say it?
Yeah.
We don't really say y'all out here, so that's why it's just.
But how do you mispronounce it? Is what she's saying.
Oh well,
Yow.
y'all,
Or something like that.
Yo.
y'all.
Yale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, look,
Right,
I
I'm
can
ready.
call you Talia. I mean, I'm just saying.
No!
Hey, don't start,
I
Francis.
know.
We're carving
All
pumpkins.
right, so Talia. So here's the thing. So Adam's gonna start saying something. So we'll say one thing. Talia, you'll translate for him right away. Then Francis will do his thing. I'll translate for Francis. We'll keep going back and forth like that until I stop the scene at a good point. Hopefully.
I already had something pop into my head, and it's terrible, and I can't use it, so this is not good.
Okay. Here we go. Pumpkin. And
How big is this pumpkin?
it's a big one.
Okay.
All right. So we got Klingon and Gremlin, carving pumpkins, tribble infestation. This is Universal Translator. Take it away.
Was that it? Look at my glorious pumpkin.
Kopla da chakti da hotakapa.
Your pumpkin is shit. It has a smiley face. It should be looking pissed off like Klingons.
When you use words like that, it really hurts me and feels like you don't validate my feelings.
Chitokta po kutuko ha chikapo.
Sorry.
I accept your apology.
Kapla.
Oh my god, look at all these triples. They are coming out of the pumpkin. They're coming out of everywhere. There's triples. Help me deal with these triples.
Quick, stick them in the pumpkins.
Oh, there's not enough room in these pumpkins. They're too small. There's a million triples. Quick, let's eject them out of the airlock.
If you open the airlock door in space, we will all get sucked out along with the pumpkins.
Toto chikapa kopoto.
Oh, yes, you are right. We got to make sure nothing happens to the pumpkins. That's the most important thing.
Thank you for listening and processing what I said. I feel like our therapy sessions are going really well.
All right, let's end it there.
We're about to get deep.
Nice. I like that turn that took. I didn't know
I just
we were in a therapy
assumed this
session.
was a couple. Like,
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
okay,
it's
we
like
went there.
marriage
Yeah,
counseling.
sure.
The size compare. I wouldn't want to be in the bedroom with those two. That's just saying. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, no.
it's a
Wait, who
deeper
do you wanna be in the
emotional kind
bedroom
of
with?
I know, right?
It's a whole new level to don't feed him after midnight.
Oh, God.
But you get a free frogut. Anyway.
Chris Hadley says, "Oh, this is too cute."
Oh.
All right, that's nice. And then Victor had said, I'm wanting some pumpkin spice blood wine. That sounds pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, imagine that, man. If there's a Klingon version of Halloween and they do the pumpkin spice
No.
version of the blood wine,
Pumpkin spice. Gah!
yeah.
maybe that makes it actually edible.
Well, they dress in non-threatening clothing during their Halloweens. That's the
Oh, so it's like the
it's
opposite.
the opposite.
Kind of
opposite.
Halloween.
Although the basic Klingons come out for their pumpkin spice.
Yeah. Right, all those basic Klingons cover their boobs. Yeah.
Right.
So.
All right, great job, everybody. There you go. There was Universal Translator.
A lot of cleavage in the Klingon Empire.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, that was great, guys.
Yeah.
Well, very well done.
No, there's a.
Well, here's the thing. Is that just Lursa and Baitor, though?
No,
I don't
it's a
feel
lot
like
of-
all Klingon women.
No, yeah, Lursa and Baitor were the only ones with the little boob windows.
They did have little boob windows. I was like,
Yeah.
So, like, only the
Yeah,
evil Klingons have the boob windows?
Yeah, because Worf's wife, she was only half Klingon, I guess.
oh, she wasn't. Yeah, she was. Yeah.
So she didn't,
So
she didn't
that's
have
why
any
she was
boob
covered
windows.
up?
Just one boob window.
Yeah, she
No,
was.
no windows.
No.
Just a
No
full body
windows.
onesie.
No. Yeah.
Ooh.
Those
Hey,
aren't kind.
wait. Which reminds me, Jeff.
Yes.
Are we-
What does that remind you of, Francis?
Are we supposed to do that again?
Yes, Francis is talking about. So we do a Patreon episode every season, which we'll do later on this season. Some of our cool Patreon supporters come on the show with us. And last season, for some reason, we decided next time we did that, we all have to wear onesies. So that's what we're doing.
So I gotta
Talia's
go
got
find a onesie somewhere.
I have
Wait,
one, too.
like pajama onesies or like unitard onesies?
No,
No
I think
pajama-
isn't it like more like a Pikachu type onesie or some like character
Pajama
onesies?
onesies. Not a unitard. No, I'm not going to be a gymnast over here.
I'm just saying, y'all might make a lot more money if you did that.
Oh, like because we're in tight fitting clothing? Is that what
Yeah.
Sexy
Yeah.
episode.
Hey, thank you for thinking that would actually help us raise money instead of scare away all our supporters.
Hey, look, I'll be running around like Jared from Labyrinth, just letting it all hang out.
Oh, dude, I know that toe tight those pants.
I mean, I don't care how old you are. You're just looking at it while he's running around doing his thing.
Right at it.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
Speaking of scary movies, what was the other one? Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth. Oh, that
one gave me the creep.
The cutting of the mouth thing.
I feel like the trailer did not prepare you for what that
No,
movie.
not even a little bit.
Also, those buzzard puppets were so like that noise.
If they only had a musical interlude in the middle, like in regular Labyrinth, I think it would have been fine. But they didn't have the musical interlude, so instead they had cutting of mouths and.
Yeah, that's not good. That's gross.
No, thank.
By the way, Lucas in the chat had said that's a solid Mogwai voice from before there, Adam.
I'm impressed.
Thank you, Lucas. I'm here to do Mogwai anytime.
Chris says, great job, guys. And he also says, love those video games in the background. Yeah, those are amazing, man. I want to go play those.
Yeah.
And then Victor says, what's wrong with boob windows? I don't think we're saying anything's wrong
We didn't
with
say
them.
anything bad about them. We just said they're there and only the villains have them.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be really inconvenient if we were eating like a bunch of potato chips, though.
No, it'd be
Does it all
convenient because
fall
you'd have
down?
a place to catch the ones you miss.
Right.
No, that's not comfy. No one wants cleavage crummies. Yuck.
I'm fine with them.
Oh my god. No. I'm gonna brush them right off.
That should be the title of this episode: is cleavage crummies.
You get cleavage crummy?
Cleavage crummies.
Cleavage crummies.
Just earlier today, I was eating a bloomin' onion at a steakhouse.
You just dropped it right down in there?
Yep, I was like, oop, got it.
For later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold
So-
on, you.
Ew.
My to-go bag is right here. So.
All right, so we got another question coming up. We're going to do the Let's Geek It on dating game in a little bit.
Mhm.
Keep chatting away there, guys. We want to thank everyone, by the way, from DragonCon. This is our first show since DragonCon, which was about a month and a half ago or so. It's my favorite con. Had an amazing time there. Met so many awesome people. We had a much bigger room for Super Geeked Up, and it was totally packed again. So thank you guys for coming out. We really appreciate you very much. And to all the other panels, I did a ton of panels there, and we had a great crowd. The best people go there. Thank you guys so much. Did you guys, Talia and Adam, did you guys have a good time at DragonCon?
Oh, for sure. This is my 8th DragonCon, so I always have a great time. This is her first time at DragonCon.
Hey, did you like it?
I already booked my room for next year.
Nice. That's a good sign.
Yeah, we played the game. We
That's
like, all
super
right,
fun.
Weston's going on sale. We gotta.
I do feel like
Everybody get your phone banks.
I got really spoiled. It was my first con, and I actually got to go be on a couple of panels. And so but yes, just the people that you meet, everyone is so kind and so friendly. And the craftsmanship that some of these artists are doing is bananas.
Yeah, and it really is one of the most accepting and respectful and representative groups of people I've ever been around. People make fun of nerds and stuff, but man, you want people who just love doing what they do and love being with each other. That's the place to be.
I have a theory that everyone is a nerd. There are people who are deniers, and then everyone else who's just open about your fandom and what you love.
Mhm.
And everybody else is ashamed of it and they want to hide it. And it makes me sad. Don't hide your nerd flag. Everybody geeks out over something.
Ghostbusters.
It's totally fine. Find your people. Okay.
Well said, both of you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what this show's all about. Whatever you're geeky about, we want to hear it and share your love of it. And yes, and I agree. Any kind of Comic-Con, DragonCon, or whatever else, I think is the best place to go. And just everybody is so supportive and open about expressing what you love, and you can feel totally free to just express your geeky loves there,
Yeah.
which is awesome. Which is why I love going to them.
It's like a geek Woodstock. Sounds like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good, nice. I like it.
Yeah.
So with less mud.
So much more skin.
The same amount of skin and the same amount of sweat, probably.
And smell.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Probably less pot.
Mm.
So in the chat, Lucas says everyone geeks out about something, so they're agreeing with you. Lucas also had said DragonCon was awesome. It was his first time as well. Hey, that's awesome, Lucas. I'm glad you had such a good time. Hey, Lucas, let us know if you saw, if you went to one of our panels there, any of us there. I'd love to know if that's how you found out about us, or Adam or Talia.
I know how he knows about us.
Oh, is he friends with you guys?
He owns this basement.
He's my husband.
Is that your husband?
Oh.
He's upstairs. He's very supportive.
These are his arcade games. Hi, Lucas.
All right. Well, thank you, Lucas, for marrying
Hey,
Talia.
Lucas.
He's supportive.
Dad, the kids are asleep.
He's upstairs.
Okay.
That was great.
I wasn't going to say anything, but then you were like, tell us how you know these people. And I was like,
I'm married to him.
That's awesome.
All right. Well, that's nice. He's watching. That's very good. All right. Let's go on to. By the way, folks. Hey, if you we mentioned Patreon earlier. If you'd like to. Super Geeked Up is where you can go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. So here, let's see. Oh, let's go to our next geeky question.
Sure.
All right. So, as we mentioned earlier, Adam and Talia, they do some cool sketch comedy as part of their "It's a Southern Thing" channel. So we want to know, what fictional characters do you think would be either great or terrible at sketch comedy?
Okay, so I came up with a few of these.
whoa, I'm still thinking. Okay.
So, who do I think would be terrible at sketch comedy? Severus Snape would be really bad.
Yeah.
Who do I think would be great at sketch comedy? So I have two. Deadpool, probably.
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
And Mystique. It can just be anybody.
That's really good. Okay,
Wow.
I can't think of anybody who'd be great off the top of my head. But terrible, I feel like Ron Swanson.
I don't know, but well, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Because if you asked him to, he would just say, no.
No.
Right.
And then Drax.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
You could,
He would just take everything so literally.
He is very funny now, but I'm talking like intro Drax, like when we first met him and he was very serious and very literal.
No, that never stops. Yeah. Yeah, he'd be awful at sketch comedy.
Oh, okay. I know you're going to disagree with me, but I think Michael Scott would be good at sketch comedy simply because, hear me out, in order to do comedy, you have to have a lack of pride. And you have to be really willing to look like an idiot.
Mhm.
And I feel like he'd be all in.
But listen, I don't think that Michael Scott is willing to look like an idiot. I don't think that he thinks he looks like an idiot. We all are very self-aware when we look like an idiot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He has no pride. He will not hold back.
I know what I look like when I'm doing a Mogwai impression. So, like, you know. But Michael Scott, he just doesn't. He has no self-awareness.
He's the king of improv. When in doubt,
I have a gun.
just you'd be like, "What do you tell you?" You'd be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
Who else would be terrible?
So I'll tell you who I want to see. I'm not sure if it'd be good or bad. I really want to see C-3PO and R2-D2.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I think it would be great.
Oh, R2, you're just ludicrous.
R2-D2 would be great.
Yeah, he's
pretty
hilarious.
interesting.
Everything he says is hilarious.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There he is.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
just hanging
man.
out back there.
I also think Spider-Man would be cool. I think Harley Quinn would be good at it.
Harley She'd kill everyone.
I was about to say it would be a
Just-
very short
No, she
sketch.
wouldn't.
Yeah,
Come on,
she'd be like,
Harley
my
actually
comedy
just
really
rarely
kills.
anyone.
Boo.
What do we? I think Captain America would be really bad at it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
I think every character Joaquin Phoenix has played would be bad at it, because he's just that dude, man. I don't know if anyone's seen Joker, but ooh,
I have not yet.
No.
Plan on it.
All right. Yeah.
Was he a good joke? Did you like his Joker?
Scared too.
I needed a hug.
Rank the Jokers for me then.
Rank the joke. Oh,
Give me your top. 2 or 3.
I say Heath Ledger's number 1. I would put Joaquin second, and I would put Jack Nicholson.
Caesar Romero. No.
Yeah,
Caesar Romero.
Caesar Romero, man.
I'm the Joker.
Yeah.
Those are like.
But here's the thing. That totally fit that series.
It did.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, okay, I
And
guess
the Joker and the Riddler were kind of interchangeable.
they were.
They both just laughed a lot.
Did you see they did? There was like an animated movie. I don't know. Maybe they did it a few years ago, and they tried to do it in the style of the original.
I own it.
And it was like, so it was Adam West.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
nice.
sounded super old, of course,
Yeah,
because this was
yeah.
just like
Yeah.
in the past few years, right?
Yeah, it was shortly before he died.
Okay, so
Okay.
we watched it the other night, and it was real cringy.
I own it.
But
Yeah, I
that's-
haven't watched it, but I own it.
It was super
That's-
cringy.
I'm the kind of guy that so they did this back in this was also in 2002, my sophomore year of college. They did a special called Return to the Batcave: The Misadventures of Adam and Bert. It was on TV, and it was like them trying to recover the stolen Batmobile, but they were playing themselves, and they had Frank Gorshin in it and Julie Newmar, and they were all just super old. And I recorded that to VHS when it aired.
Oh, jeez.
I love the Batman show.
Hey,
That's great, man.
I think
it was
would've been
awesome.
Fun. It was fun if I took myself out of it, but there were just certain parts. I loved them leaning all into the holy everything you're saying, repeating it, Batman, and all of every time there wasn't a fight, there were fights, and
Cow, Biff, Zop.
it would be like Splorg, like all these random things. But then Catwoman, every single thing that
Perfect.
anytime anyone said anything to her, or she said anything back, blah.
So it reminds me of there was a
Well,
game.
depends on which Catwoman. You were talking though. There's 3 different ones on that show.
Yeah, Julie Newmar, Lee Merriweather, Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt. Yeah.
But there was a video game from Russia with Love, James Bond video game, and they got Sean Connery to come back and do the voice of James Bond, but he's like 98,000 years old, and so you see young James Bond, he's like, "Oh, hello, it's me, I'm James Bond." And you're like, "Oh, what? That's not right. It's not."
I'm Martini's dad, not shaken. He's just dying. He's dying right before our eyes, sadly, when he did that role.
It's like I don't even know if he knows where he is. It's like Orson Welles in the Transformer movie.
Let me share some things from the chat here. Chris Hadley says Batman would suck at comedy.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's true, he would.
I guess, yeah, Batman in general.
Al J. Foster says Thor from Ragnarok would be good, but not Thor from the first movies.
True, he definitely
agree with
developed
that.
a sense of humor.
Yeah.
By the way, so I think we were thinking live action, folks, but in the chat, a couple people like Al J. Foster and Lucas are saying Mark Hamill is the best Joker. He is it all.
Oh yeah, Mark, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
From the animated series.
I wasn't thinking of anything animated. I was just thinking of live action.
Yeah, we were.
Joke.
But no, he's Well, Kevin Conroy's the best Batman.
Yeah, Kevin Conroy's the best Batman. If
sure.
we're going that route, yeah.
It's
for
just
sure.
hard for me
Besides
to
Adam
compare.
West.
Right. Chris Hadley says the original Batman series was awesome. When the Tim Burton film came out, it was so much darker than I imagined.
Yeah.
But he was a kid at that time, he said, yeah.
Yeah.
But the Penguin one was creepy.
Yeah, Batman Returns. That's a good Christmas movie.
That's a Christmas movie. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Just watching him bite into raw fish is
Blech.
just
Yeah. Biting people's noses and stuff.
Blah.
yeah. And Christopher Walken is in that one.
He was.
Yeah, he was in that one.
Max Zorin.
Oh man, I haven't seen that in a really long time. I'm gonna have to rewatch
So
it.
good.
I'll wait until Christmas.
That's the movie where Batman just has no disregard for his own rules. He just kills people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In Batman Returns, he kills
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
throw
remember
somebody
that.
down a hole and then it explodes. Like
Yeah.
they're dead. They're dead.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's no on-screen deaths, but just with all the explosions and stuff. Oh, definitely. But that's what makes him great. And he gets his note.
All right, let's go to our last geeky improv game. This is actually Francis. I'm sorry, I'm going to kick it to you for this one.
Yeah. Hello, people. We're about to talk about the next game here. It's Let's Geek It On. 3 people are going to be playing some fictional characters on a dating game, and one person is the contestant, asking them questions and trying to figure out who they are.
Ooh, that was sexy.
We get character suggestions. And we'll get character suggestions from the audience. So let us know.
So if you're in the chat right now, why don't you give us some suggestions? Throw out some fictional characters that can be from anywhere, and we're going to use them in this game. So by the way, either Adam or Talia, I'm assuming you can't see the chat, right?
Cannot.
Good. So one of you will be the person asking the questions, and one of you will play a fictional character. Who wants to do what?
Ooh, I like playing characters.
Dang it. I'm
Ashley.
not good at guessing. Okay.
I'll make it really easy for you.
Y'all have to be real obvious.
All right.
Otherwise, this game is going to go forever.
Okay. Well, we usually only do 2 or 3. And all right, so Talia, you'll ask us some questions.
Oh, so I should put the chat up then?
You should get the chat up.
Okay.
Francis. So Adam, Francis and I will take some characters from the chat. Adam, why don't you just pick a character? You can just choose
Do
one
I need
for
to
yourself.
not look?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Let's.
Adam will just choose one in his head there that he wants to play. Try to obviously not make it too obscure.
Okay.
For the
no.
audience. And then Francis and I are going to take some from the chat here.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit here. I'm going to sit here like the lady behind the
Start
wall.
throwing in I see they're already coming, but start throwing in some characters there, folks. So Talia, what you'll basically just you'll just ask us any questions that you want, like in a dating game. We'll do our answers as our characters, and you're going to try to figure out who we are.
Oh my God.
I guess we can do Adam will be like bachelor number 1.
Yeah.
I'll be 2, and France will be 3.
Okay.
So I have to make up the questions to ask y'all.
It's improv,
Yeah,
Talia.
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do it. It's fine.
I love you have Joust, by the way. I love that game.
Thank you.
Yeah, just the best. Yeah.
All right, so hang on. Francis and I will look without reading out loud. Obviously, we're going to look over this.
I already got one. I'm ready.
Oh wait, well tell me which person said it, so I don't know. Pick the same person.
Foster, ALJ Foster said it.
Okay, I won't choose either of those. I won't choose either of those. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to choose one of the other ones here. I'm just looking over. These are great suggestions.
Oh
Friends.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Nothing too obscure.
Oh yeah.
Nothing from a scary movie. I didn't see it.
I want to be Krampus.
You want to play a game?
On Earth.
Okay, I got it. I got mine.
All right.
Oh no.
All right.
Ooh.
You can play along here also in the chat, folks. You can try to guess who you think we are. All right.
Wow.
So go ahead.
There's supposed to be a wall here. I'm not supposed
That's
to be able to
true.
see the
That's
backlit.
true.
I'm changing my appearance. But I will.
All right, so why don't you go ahead? Here we go. This is the Let's Geek It On dating game. Talia, why don't you go ahead and ask your first question?
Dun, 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 dun.
Bachelor number 1. What do you think is the ideal first date?
Well,
I love the one word. All it took was one word.
I like a nice walk in the garden where I can collect spores, molds, and fungus.
Oh God.
All right, that's his answer.
That's his answer. All right.
Bachelor number 2.
Yo.
If we could go on a trip anywhere in the world, where would we go and why?
Oh, dude. So I usually just hang out in New York City all the time. So that'd be super fun to go on a trip. Let's go to Italy. I hear they have the best pizza there. I really love eating pizza. Do you think maybe we could skateboard through the streets of Italy and eat some pizza? That'd be really cool.
It sounds dangerous.
Are we skateboarding to Italy for pizza? There's an ocean.
Yeah. What?
There's an ocean.
I'm not good at geography.
Are you a child?
I'm like a teenager.
Science can deduce.
You're too young for this show, man. Are you a cartoon?
What? What's cartoon? I watch cartoons. I don't know. Some people call me that.
I'm so lost. Bachelor number 3.
Yes.
Bachelor number 3. If you were to give, oh my God, I'm so lost. Say we're going to a dinner party and you're going to introduce me to all of your friends. Who are some of the people that I'm going to meet?
Oh, well, there's a whole crew of people I would introduce you to. And I'd try to be very, mellow about it because I'm a little stiff sometimes, and I need to calm down. But I would introduce you to, first, number one, I would introduce you to the person who works with me. All my coworkers, they're there at this place, and it's a nice little bar. We can go there. We could introduce you to my friends, and maybe they'll say some stories, but I don't know. I don't know what they'll tell you. But first off, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them, Gloria. They're lying to you. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
I have got some really bad news for all of you bachelors. Not you. You.
Oh.
I'm going to have to ask some more questions.
We need one more round of questions. Please
There'll be several rounds of questions.
Okay, good.
It isn't just a round one thing. That'd be amazing.
Good.
No, we usually do 2 or 3 rounds.
Hey, Bachelor number 1. Sing me a song.
By the way, hang on. Listener's mate.
Wait, what?
Because this is not correct, but I want to share this. Listener's mate thinks Francis is the Joker.
Oh man, I wish.
You almost kind of did your Joker voice a little bit.
I know. I don't do the Joker voice all the time, but sometimes I do.
All right, so you know he's not the Joker. There you go.
Yeah.
But yes, please ask another question.
Yeah.
Bachelor number 1, if you were going to serenade me, what would you sing?
My parents didn't believe in songs.
Okay. All right.
I love that. Sorry, not a thing we do over here. I too will sip a beverage.
I've been sipping this whole time. My beverage is almost empty. Bachelor number 2.
Yeah.
I know who he is.
Well, good for you. You date him. We are supposed to go hang out later, and I need to know what to wear so that our outfits coordinate. How should I dress so that I compliment you?
Oh, yeah, I love hanging out. So listen, do you have, like, a yellow jumpsuit? Because the only women I ever hang out with wear yellow jumpsuits. And if you have maybe a video camera, or like some press material, that would be awesome too to put on. Like you're a reporter or something, that'd be super cool.
Wow. I love this.
I just want to break character just to say, like, as soon as we reveal these characters, I have something that I need to show you.
All right, dude, that's cool.
I feel like I don't know enough things. Bachelor number 3.
Yes.
So I've met all of your coworkers now, and they've told me some stories.
Yes.
But I'm not supposed to believe them.
No.
But can I believe you? Are you an honest and open and trustworthy person?
During my training and my time at the academy, I had to be the most, honest and true person. And it was essential for me to be where I am today. Here standing on my lovely little bridge. I wouldn't have been able to get here without being a good and honest person. But sometimes I like to play other people. That's why they told you not to trust me. That's why they told you not to trust me, because I'd like to pretend sometimes because I'm a little dramatic. And French, which I don't sound French, but that's fine because I'm just not.
So you're French?
That's what they tell me.
Oh my God.
I think I know you.
Oh, dude, can we skateboard there too?
France? No. You'll disturb my vineyard. No, don't do that. Leave the vineyard alone.
You have a vineyard.
Do you like own a pizza parlor?
No. I don't think we have pizza this
Bummer.
century.
I only drink Coke and eat Cheez-Its.
Do you have? Oh, I'm never going to the future if there's no pizza. All right, Talia, do you want to hazard any guesses?
You can ask one more question. You can guess.
I have
Okay.
Now let's have her guess now.
Okay.
Fudge.
You want me to whisper it in your ear?
Okay,
Well, how
well,
about
at
this? Wait,
first,
do you know who Adam is?
Yeah.
I thought you were,
I know, you thought I was Kermit the Frog. I was not.
as you said, well, I thought you were Kermit.
Why are there so many?
And then I thought you were Seymour, but not Seymour. When Seymour, you're gonna be so mad that I forgot his name. When
Rick
Seymour,
Moranis?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you could.
Actually, you know what? You can ask one more question if you want. Of all of us.
Bachelor number 1. What are you most well known for?
I started my own business, and we remove supernatural.
Do you also have a really famous film school in Chicago?
I do. Well,
Oh,
somebody
you-
that has my likeness
Aw.
does.
Oh, you do.
I am.
Aww. I really liked you.
Me too.
I'm sorry. You know, I've been to that school.
That's
I mean, I
cool.
didn't attend it, but I went to Second City. and it's right
I
next
saw
to
it.
I
So
just
who am
saw
I?
it.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm Harold's character.
Oh, sorry. You're Carrot's character.
Egon, singular,
Yeah.
from Ghostbusters.
You did a
By
very
the
good
way-
job. I'm not good at this game. Not on
listeners
You're
you.
may
really
have
not.
I'm so not good at this game because I
Listeners
was
had guessed it, by the way, Adam. He knew.
because
Egon.
Bachelor number 2. The first thing that you said, I thought you were Bart Simpson, and then I thought you were from Back to the Future, but
Look,
I don't
I just
remember
wanna
his
say-
thing
Ask
about
me one more
Fuchsia.
question.
That we're
Ask me one more
sitting on.
question.
Oh,
this is the chair that she's sitting on right now.
Oh.
never said that you were a reptile. I feel like that's something you
I don't
disclose
like to
on a
like
first
use
date.
labels,
You
lady.
tell someone whether or not you're cold-blooded.
He's into reporters that wear yellow jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to know that I grew up in a very sheltered Asian household, and I was only allowed to watch PBS. So I didn't get to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's quite a shame.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's a bummer, dude.
What color?
Orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Michelangelo. Michelangelo.
I
Wow.
like Dinosaur best. Okay, sorry.
I was gonna start talking about a rat next.
Yeah. Right. Oh, that. Yeah. You would. Yeah. And I would have talked about being able to read minds, but.
Wait, okay, so you read minds and you're French and you have a vineyard and a...
Read mine.
Well,
Well, he's just
Read
combined
mine.
combined
Oh.
two characters.
I just combine two characters. I read minds on my off time, but really, I'm just I have friends on a I have friends on a bridge, and sometimes I like to pretend I'm someone else who has a terrible Brooklyn accent. It goes, don't listen.
I think that was the tough one to use in the holodeck reference.
The holodeck rep. Don't listen to Gloria.
So he likes to
Lying.
trek into space.
Step on it.
Step on it. Yeah, make it so. I should have said make it so, or
Well, I think we can all agree that I
It's terrible.
am terrible at this game.
Well, maybe we're the
We were
terrible
really
ones.
good because I got it.
I feel you took it from me. I should have been a
I
contestant.
thought right off the bat, I'm like, oh yeah. Especially with all this, with all the Ghostbusters talk, I'm like,
Yeah, I thought that would be super obvious what I was
Well, I
doing.
knew you're from Ghostbusters. I just didn't know which one.
When you asked me to sing a song, I was like, oh, she thinks I'm Kermit.
No, I just wanted to hear you do the voice.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
By the way, Francis was Captain Picard,
Yeah,
right?
he's Captain
But Chris Hadley says, "Awesome job, Adam. You too, Jeff and Francis."
Yo.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Do I get a pity
and
point?
No.
Oh.
Al J. Foster had said amphibian, not reptile.
Oh.
Chris says, "You're not terrible."
Oh, good.
There you go.
Turtles are not amphibians.
And also, Lucas, your husband there, had said, "If you could only see the top of Donkey Kong, where all the turtles are hanging out, I guess."
Yeah, they're literally all right here. There's the yellow jumpsuit and everything.
Turtles are not amphibians.
They are.
What?
I'm gonna Google it.
They are, right? They're
Land and
amphibians,
sea.
actually.
Yeah, amphibians are land and
Turtles
sea.
amphibians? They didn't answer
It's
me.
like, it didn't answer you? Oh, all right.
I thought amphibians, but they have shells.
Nope.
It was really gonna bug me.
Crustaceans have shells.
This is the most important part of this show, determining what turtles are.
It's okay. Yeah. Apparently all that.
Ha! Sorry.
What?
Are they
Those
reptiles?
turtles live in and around water bodies. They are not amphibians, but reptiles.
Oh, Talia got it. Nice.
I'm sorry, y'all were making me panic because I loved biology in school, and I was like, nah.
PBS did it right.
Yeah.
See, all that not watching Nickelodeon as a child.
All that. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? And
Oh, I love
And
that.
Oh,
man.
yeah, Carmen Sandiego doing a rockapella.
Rockapella was the best.
Yeah.
Garbage.
That was good, man. That's a good.
I love that song.
I know.
All right,
Dude,
I'll
I'll
put
play that in the gym
Bachelorette
sometimes.
chair away.
Oh,
Buy
gosh,
turtle bachelorette chair that has the actual Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on it.
the chair.
I didn't watch it as a kid.
Yeah.
Lucas.
That was the "what are you doing, man?" Look, like, come on.
I was a late boomer in the geek world.
That's really cool, man. Like you don't have to love. You can get into geek stuff at any time. It's always welcome to get into geek stuff.
The first real video game that I got super sucked into. There was one summer where as for my birthday, my dad got me a Sega Genesis, and I had Mortal Kombat, Sonic, Echo,
The dolphin?
the Dolphin game,
Dolphin.
and I had it for that one summer, and that was only at my dad's, and I wasn't allowed to play it when I went home. So I didn't play video games again until I married Lucas, and he got.
That's a long time.
So I got really spoiled. The first game that I got super sucked into was Super Mario Galaxy.
Nice.
And I didn't sleep 4 days. And
It's just
beat
like
the
watching a
whole
scary
game,
movie.
beat all the comet levels. We would get super into it, and the crazy planets that were really trippy, we would sit upside down on the couch to get through them.
That's not necessary.
It is if you. It's hard to. You're upside down.
I love that game.
It was super fun.
Mm-hmm. I just want to. So, Lucas in the chat says, "I know, Adam. I know."
Whatever, you guys.
That's great. I love when I love when
I
the
know
spouses in
lots
the
of
chat
things that
room.
y'all
This is
don't know.
amazing.
That's true.
We need more spouses in the chat room. Oh,
All right, yeah, for sure. All right, so that's gonna do it for us tonight. Before we get out of here, Adam and Talia, once again, can you tell people where they can check out all your cool stuff?
Yeah, it's a Southern thing. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest also.
Pinterest.
And yeah,
Wow.
Literally Wasted. You can talk about it.
It's a book club, so if you like to read or you don't but you want to start, we can help you with that too. And once again, we're on the Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Instagram. And we are on Facebook and Instagram. Oh, you're on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't tweet.
Not a bad thing. Not a bad
People don't need to hear what I'm thinking every 3 minutes.
And Francis, where can they find you?
Yeah, I am all my stuff, all the stuff that I do that I podcast and whatnot is at sinceresarcasm.net. My Twitter handle and my Instagram handle is at AKA the other guy, because that's me. I'm the other guy. You can find me there. So check it out. Follow. I post pictures of like birds randomly sometimes. I don't know why.
All right. That's I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have a picture of a peacock that I've been holding on to that I'm just like, oh, I'm going to post this eventually.
Wait, you're holding on to a peacock picture?
Yeah. It's just because it's random. It was in the middle of the street. I was driving. It was just in the middle of the road. Like,
oh, you mean you saw a live peacock?
Well, I didn't see a dead one, but I did see a...
No. I mean, it's not a picture you found online. You saw it in person.
Oh, yeah, no, I did see. This is a picture I've seen of an actual...
It's not every day you see a peacock in the middle of the street.
Yeah. So I figured I'd take a picture of it, and I have to...
I want to know what you're waiting for, though. Like, what's the right time to post that?
National Peacock Day.
Oh, you beat me to it. National Peacock Day.
Is that such a thing?
Oh, you know it is.
All right. Let's see here. Flutterjot says, great show, everyone. Victor says, do you guys have a MySpace page? All right.
I did one time, yeah. Tom was my friend.
Yeah.
My husband was one of my top friends.
That's good.
Tom was one of my top friends.
That's really sad.
Tom?
MySpace Tom? He's my
MySpace
But
Tom.
were you his friend?
I forgot about him.
He was in my top 9, so, you know.
Lucas says, this was fun. Definitely subscribing. Hey, thank you, Lucas. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe, folks, if you haven't already. Let's see. Ariella says, Francis is one of my best friends on Twitter. LOL, I feel special.
Hey.
Nice. Chris says, I had so much fun. Can't wait to do it all again next week. Ariella says, you too, Jeff, on Twitter. All right. Thank you, guys. We love you guys. You guys are the best. We have the best fans ever. Of course, Super Geeked Up is where you can find us online, on YouTube and Twitter and all that good stuff. Next week from Night Attack, Justin Robert Young will be our guest. He's going to be awesome, super fun. Francis is fanboying out hard over that one.
I am. Love the guy. It's awesome.
Is that the guy that you did it?
Yeah, he was.
He was super fun.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Adam and actually, I just got the video recently from DragonCon for Super Geeked Up, so I'm going to be posting that soon.
Oh, nice.
On our YouTube. But yes, they got to do a fun dance number at one point.
Oh yeah, we were all over each other.
It was so romantic.
It was very romantic.
I felt it. He never called.
Summer love, man.
In 2 weeks, she plays Winona Earp on the same name series. Melanie Scrofano will be our guest. So, yeah, a couple cool weeks coming up of guests. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Thank you for Talia and Adam. Thank you for being awesome guests.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome back.
This
anytime.
is super fun.
Great. Thank you, of course, to Francis for co-hosting, as always. Thank you mostly to you guys if you're watching live or in post. Thank you guys so much. We love you all. We'll be back next Wednesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. Bye.
Bye.